As promised, we begin with an NDTV exclusive on the Delhi demolition clash. We bring you 4 videos. We're going to play out all 4 videos one by one that help piecing the truth behind the midnight clash together, which raises an important question: were the protests and the stone pelting pre-planned? Here's a look at the full sequence of the capital midnight chaos. The first video is of a social media post calling for mass protests. You can see the first video on your screens. When we move to the second video, it's going to show you and indicate how the mob approached the demolition site and shops were forced to shut down. The third video also shows you the images of stone pelting, while the fourth shows an individual scene recording videos and the crowd mobilized during bulldozer action. All these 4 bring you the sequence of events and throws up a very important question, viewers, which we are asking here. Was this chaos, this midnight protest, the midnight stone pelting, pre-planned by those people on your screens? Early this morning, remember, municipal officers and workers arrived at the site there on your screens with 30 bulldozers and 50 dump trucks for the demolition drive. About 25 to 30 people started throwing stones at the police teams accompanying the officials. The authorities managed to demolish a dispensary and a banquet hall, but 5 police personnel were injured in the clash. Action will be taken against those who were involved in stone pelting, is what the police is saying. Tejshri now joins me live. Tejshri, we have on our screens 4 compelling videos that piece together the story behind the midnight chaos last night in Delhi. Just take us through the videos. What can you detail out for us at this point?
Well, absolutely, one by one, if we go through the details of the video, then in fact it could be seen that how the mob in fact came from that very lane from where we are reporting right now, just behind me. And in fact this was the entire encroach, the area in fact which was completely encroached, and on this very particular area they were trying to in fact come, but the police stopped them there. Hence that is why they started a stone pelting over there. Let us in fact talk one by one about the visuals that we are watching on our television screens right now. That is the visual number, let us talk about the visual number 1, where in fact it can clearly be seen that how the mob is pelting stones coming towards in large numbers, number 1. And number 2, if we talk about it, they could also be seen and heard raising and chanting slogans as well. Remember in fact, you know, that these barricades that you can see on your television screens right now, those were the same barricades till where these people, these individuals, these people who in fact were trying to pelt the stones, who pelted stones, in fact they reached till this particular barricade as well. And in fact not just that, but remember that there were also in fact the big pieces of bricks as well that we saw in fact when lying down on the floor. The manner in which this entire the question remains to be seen, that the manner in which this entire incident took place, or this entire incident unfolded yesterday midnight, was this orchestrated, was this pre-planned? That is also the matter of investigation. Police is also trying to probe this entire matter. We did in fact go inside that particular building so as to get a sense about you know, what was happening and what must have transpired in this entire area, because remember that what latest we are picking up right now is the 5 individuals in this case have already been arrested. Not just that, but remember in fact that as of now the FIR has been filed. Police is also probing.
All right, there seems to be a problem with Tejshri's line there, but she was just taking us through those 4 critical, crucial videos on your screens, viewers, where if you piece them together, you can see a sort of pattern in an attempt to mobilize people to reach the spot of demolition. Some of these videos also on social media, because of which a mob also had gathered at the spot. Of course, these are questions for the Delhi police to answer, but piecing together all these 4 videos, the big question remains: was this mobilization pre-planned, knowing fully well that the demolition drive would have been carried out? In one of the videos, you also see the person on a bike who is riding through that lane and that road, talking about those tractors, those equipments, talking about how you have all of them at the spot, after which there is also a call for people to come together, to be mobilized, where these dump trucks are and the bulldozers are, And then later you see that video to your right where you see the stone pelting that is taking place. Interesting to see some of them also with, these hoodies on their head to try and stay away from the cameras and not be identified. But there is an FIR that has been registered in this case. These videos extremely critical at this point. Tejshree back with us. Tejshree, let's take the videos one by one. Let's go through the first video. What can you tell us about the first video where there's a social media post calling for mass protests?
Well, absolutely. And let me also take you to that very particular building from where the call for mass protest was given. NDTV will be taking you to that particular building from where the slogans were chanted, and the mob was, in fact, I should say, motivated to give such kind of slogans. And this is the very particular building from where we will be also going inside that building and will be showing you the view so as to what actually must have transpired. Remember that as of now, the breaking news that we are picking up is that the individuals, the people who are staying over here, they have all locked their homes. Not just that, but police has also scanned this entire building. They did go inside this building. Remember that just outside this building, you can also see that the scooty, that this one of the vehicle, two-wheeler, and there also one of the two-wheeler has fallen. There's also another piece of stone just in front of building. This big piece of stone was also used to pelt, was also used for pelting, and we'll also in fact just try to go inside and we'll give you a sense so as to what must have happened. And the video about which you're talking, this was the same place from where the video was shot. And as we talk about the 4 videos that we are showing to our viewers on the television screens right now, and as we were talking, this is quite evident that why all these homes are locked. Not just one, but on my right hand side, this house is locked, this house is locked, and all the 4 floors as well. No, not a single person is present. The locals, the residents over here, come this side, Arunjian, show the visuals over here. Now you can draw the parallels. If we see the video on one window, which is on the right hand side, that is the video of yesterday's night on my left hand side, the actual live pictures from the very particular building from where the video was shot. And NDTV is reporting from that very building from where the video was shot. If we can just raise the camera and show, because this will give you a top view so as to the mob in fact gathered over here. They in fact also try to motivate all those individuals who are trying to pelt the stones. So this was the very area from where we are reporting right now, where the stones were pelted, and from where the slogans were chanted. This mob who was pelting stones, they were also motivated from this area. Now police will also be scanning this area. This is an entire 4-story building, and now you can see that there is no movement in this building as of now. Police have also scanned this entire building so as to check that where these individuals are. As of now, we have learned that these individuals are on run. And as we were talking, you see, there's this another door which is also completely locked. Question remains to be seen that where are these individuals? If they say that they are innocent, they were not involved in any kind of stone pelting or the kind of incident that took place yesterday, then why have they locked their doors and are completely on run right now? There is no information so as to where are they. And just as we walk out, you see these stones, these scooties, and these very pictures of this lane from where we have been reporting since morning and showing the viewers so as to what actually transpired inside. And this was the very lane from where a mob of 20 to 25 we saw that how the mob of more than 30 to 35 individuals walks from here, runs from here, and damages the property as well. And then when they walk from this very particular lane, number of people join them. It's also said, in fact, yes, the sources from the Delhi police have revealed that around 150 to 200 individuals, the people who pelted stones, the stone pelters, were present over here, and then they started pelting stones as the anti-encroachment drive began around 1:23 a.m. However, the situation was brought under control, but remains to be seen that police has said that all angles will be probed. That means, was this a pre-planned attack? Was this an orchestrated attack? That angle will also be probed by the Delhi police.
All right, we've spoken about video 1. You've given us a lot of details how people living around the area have locked up their homes and cannot be found at this point. We're also seeing the debris around you. We're seeing those stones that were also used during that protest and clash. Take us through video 2 as well, Tejshree, at this point. Video 2 talks about the mob approaching the demolition site and the shops being forced to shut down. Tell us more about that video.
Well, Well, let us also talk about the mob and the shops that were in fact very much can be seen in that video, and we will be taking you through this lane as we report, and we have also been reporting since morning. But what I can see is that this was the particular lane from where the mob had come, and the video in fact also shows, because the vehicles, you can see that how they are completely fallen on ground, these bricks, these big pieces of the bricks, these stones lying everywhere, and these were the bricks in fact as the stone pelters used to hit on someone, and that is why we saw that how 5 policemen are also injured. So this was the very lane in the second and the third video as well that we are watching on our television screens right now, and perhaps that is why this is said to be the most critical zone, and that's why the police, this RAF jawans are also being deployed over here so as to control any kind of untoward situation or incident that escalates in the given time. Now back to you.
Tejasri, do stay with me. For our viewers, a quick recap. What you're seeing on your screens are 4 crucial videos that help piecing together the mystery of whether this was pre-planned or not. More details emerging from these 4 videos. Of course, at this point, the Delhi police is piecing together evidence from several CCTV footage that they have brought in for interrogation. We bring you 4 videos that help piecing together the truth behind the midnight protests, which raises that very important questions: were the protests and the stone pelting pre-planned? Here's a quick look at those 4 videos. Video number 1, to the left of my screen there, is a social media post calling for mass protests. Video number 2 talks about the mob approaching, or rather shows the mob approaching the demolition site, and the shops then start shutting down because they also sense that there is going to be disturbance in the area. Video number 3 is the first image of stone pelting that has emerged, and video number 4, individual scene recording videos, and the crowd is being mobilized during the bulldozer action. Those 4 videos extremely critical for this interrogation.